What's up, Marty here. We got another pickups video today. This time is the month of March 2018. I didn't expect to get so many games, but I got over 20, I think. I haven't played all the games, so I can't give my opinions on all of them, but we're gonna get through them. The ones that I did play, I'll let you know what I thought. So, and we'll kind of do them in groups. So the first thing in the month of March, I got The Order and Rare Replay plus Gears. I actually got these for like 10 bucks together, so like $5 each, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, even GameStop was selling for like 10, 15 each. Either way, that's half the price. So I still don't have an Xbox One, but I knew that I would want the Rare Replay. $5, couldn't pass it. I figured it couldn't go any cheaper than that. And then The Order, I actually played through this mostly because I knew it was going to be short, because that was kind of the criticism. I actually really liked it. I went into it, I only paid $5 for it. I would never pay $60 for it. But I went into it expecting it to be short. I expected it to be bad, but it was actually pretty good. The weapons were interesting, story kind of interesting. Overall, it was a pretty good game, I thought. Graphics were amazing. That was kind of the whole thing about it. But not a bad game. Next up, next two, we got Redout, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and then Wipeout, the HD collection, or Omega collection. Both great games, kind of that F-Zero vibe, of course. Wipeout, I played a lot of it. I got through one of the campaigns, one of the 3 campaigns. It was pretty easy. I was playing kind of on the easy mode, I think. Novice or whatever it's called. So I was able to do that. They just updated VR version for this, so I'm kind of tempted to get a VR, PSVR for this, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. But once I do, I'm going to go back to play this. But this is a good game, fun multiplayer game with friends too. And Redout, I liked this better, but it's a lot harder, so I didn't play it as much. Something that I feel like I would have to invest a lot of time into to get good at, and maybe I will at some point. Right now is not the time. I got so many new games to play that I don't really have the time to invest in this one. And this one I also got because you could play it split screen multiplayer, but the graphics kind of don't really work when you're playing with 2 people, but it just didn't look good. Next up, I guess we'll do the next 2 together too. This one I got for like 10 bucks off Facebook, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it, and then after I got this one, I actually don't have this other game, but my girlfriend bought Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the 360, and that game's way better than this. This one's fun, and it's kind of simplified for any people who play new, so that's probably why I liked it, because I hadn't played a Marvel vs. Capcom game before. But overall, not the best game. It's fun, but not the best. And then I also got The Witcher 3 finally. So this is a game that I've been meaning to get for a while. GameStop had a little bit of a deal where I think they're selling it for like 17, 18 bucks instead of like 25. So I figured I'd get it with my 20% off with my membership. I've only played a few hours of it. It's kind of hit or miss for me. At times I really enjoy it, and then there's times where I want to just kind of roam and explore, but I don't really get anything out of it. So like in Skyrim, you can roam, explore, you can still level up and stuff. Whereas in The Witcher 3, if you just kind of don't do quests, killing a monster gets you like a few experience points here and there, and that's not a good way to level up or progress in the game. So, I mean, I kind of enjoy almost grinding, I guess you would say, in games like this, but it's not really an option unless you're doing a quest, which to me isn't as interesting, because I feel like I'm forced to do side quests and stuff, and side quests are good, but I enjoy just running around exploring and killing things. Now here's the big reason I got a bunch of different games. GameStop had a lot of different sales going on in the month of March. They had a buy two, get one free for I think all last generation systems, so like Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, regular DS. So I got a bunch of games right here. So I'm just going to go through these quickly because I actually haven't got a chance to play any of them. I know they all work. I've tested them, but haven't really played any of them. So here I have The Awakened Fate Ultimatum. It is a roguelike RPG. I had never actually heard of it. I was just kind of in a JRPG phase. These are like all JRPGs. So I figured I'd pick it up, try to play it at some point. I hadn't heard of it, so I figured it had to be kind of uncommon. And I think these first three I got for like $10 each. So, and I have a ton of credit, so it was kind of an easy pick when they didn't really have a lot of other options around the same price. I'm not sure how to say this. Atelier, Alchemist of the Dusk Sky, Isha and Logi. Another JRPG. They have, I guess this has an alchemy system in it. It's supposed to be pretty good. This one says it's supposed to be good for newcomers of the series. I haven't played any of the series. And then next, I have Tales of Grace's F. I've always wanted to get into the Tales games. I have a bunch of them. I have, I think, almost all of them that came out for the PS3, except for Zestria, which is also for PS4. So Tales of Grace's F, just figured eventually I want to kind of go through all of them. It's going to probably be a while, but figured I'd pick it up now. So I have it, and it was a decent price again, like $10. These are all less than like eBay prices, so I figured why not, and it was all on credit. So that was from one GameStop. A different GameStop, I got Tales of Vesperia. Again, same thing with the Tales games. Something I want to try to get into. Haven't played them yet. The only thing I have played as far as the Tales is the demo of Tales of Berseria on PS4. And it was interesting. I didn't really understand what was going on because you kind of just are put into the middle of it. So and I'm not playing any of the games. I don't really understand all the mechanics, but it seemed pretty fun. Two more that I haven't really heard, don't really know too much about. I watched like some reviews and stuff on them. But Magna Carta 2 for the 360. Here's kind of an average. But these ones were all like $6-7 each. So with the buy two get one and then my 20% off. So again, if it's something I can get into, it's going to be worth my money because these are all going to be 10, 20 plus hour games. And then Fairy Fencer F. This one seems to be more of a live action game, if I'm correct. Kind of like the Tales games. So again, looked interesting, thought I'd pick it up. Alright, so we got through all of that GameStop stuff. There's still actually a few more that I got at GameStop because I had another deal, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So next up, got Final Fantasy Tactics. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I actually didn't beat it because I got towards the end, and then I started messing around with my Game Boy Advance SP, kind of messed it up, so now when I press a button the screen goes black but then it comes back, so it's annoying to play with, and I was at a difficult part in the game, but I wanted to try this one out. Again, it probably will be a while till I get to it, but I know this will be a game that I'll enjoy once I do get the time to play it. So, and it was like $7 or something like that. Again, in another store that I have a bunch of credit in, so no brainer for me. And the last time they were selling it, I passed it up because I was trying to wait for a better deal where they would have like a 20% off or buy two, buy three, get one or something, but it was gone, so I figured I'd pick it up this time. So next we're back to GameStop deals. So they also had buy four for 20, $9.99 or less. The main game that I wanted to get for that was Star Fox Zero, because after all of this, it was $16 for all of them, so $4 a piece in credit. And they're all used games, but this one was actually brand new. The games inside are still sealed because I haven't opened them up to play it yet. And I know this isn't a great game, but again, $4, and there's technically 2 games in here, and it's brand new. I mean, come on. The other ones were kind of throw-ins. Shadow of Mordor, supposed to be a good game. Seems pretty interesting, and I mean, again, for $4, it's a PS4 game, so that's pretty good. And it's a AAA title. Alright, next up, Has Been Heroes and Shadow Warrior. Now these ones were ones that I weren't super interested in. This one, Has Been Heroes, I put it in because it downloaded really quickly. I tried it out for a couple hours. It was actually pretty enjoyable. I went through it twice. Each time you go through it, it gets more difficult, it gets longer. But I was able to get through it twice, unlock a few guys, and it seems like something that I could get into. It's fun, strategy based, gives you time to think, but you can also do things really quickly. And then Shadow Warrior, again, don't have Xbox One, is just kind of the best thing that I could find that I didn't already have. So, and I like to have the complete cases, so there's a couple games that I was kind of interested in, but I wanted to have the case, not just the disc, so got that. Looks like we only got 3 left. Next up, got Batman Arkham Knight, same place that I got the Final Fantasy Tactics. Again, I had a bunch of credit, and they're selling this for like $7, which I was just there the other day, and it's back up to 15, so I don't know if it was a mistake or what. But this was one that I knew I was going to get eventually. I saw it at a pawn shop for $10, and I was thinking about it, but when I saw this at a store, in good condition for less than $10, I had to get it. These next two I actually bought new, which doesn't happen very often, but they were having some pretty good deals at Best Buy, and I had some extra cash from buying, trading, and selling some other stuff. So the first one is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I wanted to get another one because I haven't been playing my Switch for very long. So far, fun game. I've only gotten through the first world, and then I've started to do some of the challenges and stuff. Something that is just fun to pick up and play. So like when I'm at a friend's house, I can play a couple levels, get through some of it, and put it down, and it's pretty fun so far. It's challenging to some extent, but not really super challenging, so it's something that I can play casually and not have to super stress over. For example, like if it were XCOM, which I haven't played, but I'm assuming is a lot more stressful than playing this game. And then last but not least, what I've been playing the most recently, and I've only had it for like a week or two, and it's actually made me get PlayStation Plus, so I can play it, Overwatch. And I kind of hate to say that I've been playing this so much because I have so many other games, but so far it's been a pretty fun game. I was a huge fan of League of Legends. I just haven't played it for a long time, just because it was so competitive. I'm afraid that I'm going to try to be competitive-ish. I know I'm not good enough to be, but I feel like I'm going to try so I can unlock extra things and see how good I am. But I know I'm not very good. So Overwatch, again, another great game. And that is the last one that I have today. There was a lot of different games. Some of them are, the majority of them, which I haven't played yet, unfortunately. But the ones that I have played have been pretty good. The only one that was kind of iffy, that I was kind of shocked by, was The Witcher 3. But I think I just need to give it more time. Should have a video for April. Hopefully, again, as we keep doing this, things can get better. Please, if you like the video, if you think this is interesting, if you want more, give me a like. Feel free to subscribe. Again, gonna have videos every month, and hopefully eventually gonna do some new stuff. Got lots of ideas, lots of things that I want to share with you guys, but I think it's important to make sure I have people to share with first. So again, give me a sub, give me a like, let me know what you think, give me a comment, start a conversation. But that's all I have today, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. How do I turn this thing off?